케이즈 샵.
나, 오케이. 요거서다냐? 이거지지, 오네가이, 런가이. 요, 그소, 다냐. 다냐냐냐. Okay, I just realized this is a Korean VN, so I have not. It's interesting because I don't think I've ever played a Korean VN. I didn't even know Koreans made VNs. Well, that just goes to show how uncultured I am, but this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so here's a fun fact. So when I booted up my PC today, I just lower this. When I booted up my PC today, I heard some really loud vibrations. The upper front fan was struggling to spin, unfortunately. Bearings broke. So luckily, since I'm such a future prepper, I already have backup fans. So I just grabbed one from a box and was like, yeah, just install this. Yeah, so the fan did last pretty long though. Lasted me a good 4 years, 5 years before it failed, so you know what, good job, cheap front fan from the case manufacturer. Good job. It was cheap too. It was the included fans with the case. It was like $5 for those fans if you buy them separately. You know what? It lasted 4 years. You know what? Good job. So I replaced it. We're back in business. So again. So this game, interesting. Onegai gifted this to me. Thank you, Onegai. I sure hope nothing. If I need to censor something, I'm probably gonna have to switch scenes. I don't know what the key is for me to switch scenes. Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? I think I unbound it. Out of game. Okay. There you go. There's your scene switch key. If it wants to work. Lasted long, yes it did. Numpad 0 and unlock. There we go. Just in case. But yeah. Alright, well, without stalling any more further, let's start the game. It was a bitch to replace the fan though, because the AIO tubing was like in the way. So my left hand is cramped at the moment. Love does not consist in gazing at each other. Boy, we're off to a great start. Let me just adjust my mic here. But in looking outward together in the same direction, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. It was last night and I was on my way home. Is that too loud? I feel like the FX is too loud. Just slow it down a bit. Yeah, there we go. I took the bus, went a couple stops, and got off near the park as always. I crossed the streets, walked a bit further, and took a right into the park entrance. The icy light permeating from the street lamps broke through the darkness and scattered across the park. The flickering light shined on my shoes. It's not that I was afraid of darkness, but I didn't want to trip over. I didn't relax just because the path was familiar. I walked neither too slow nor too fast. Looks like we're named Tain. I walked for a good while, and now I was in front of my house. Hey. Why did you follow me here? The mysterious girl flinched in surprise, but soon put on a wide, embarrassed smile. You knew? I saw you sitting on the park bench. You followed me all this way. You weren't shy about it either, so of course I knew. Oh. So who are you? First, you're Tae-chun, right? Yes, I am. What the hell? How'd she know my name? And the next words that came out of those small wiggling lips were, nice to meet you. I'm your girlfriend from the future, oh boy. Oh, what have you given me, Onegai? If this is the big sad, I swear. What? Well, to be fair, it's not every day someone goes up to me and be like, yeah, I know you. I'm from the future. Okay, so I was made aware that this is probably a 6 to 10 hour game if we read it slowly, the way I'm reading it now, but it could also last like a good 3 to 5 hours depending. So it's a short VN. I believe we should be able to finish this in a couple of parts, if not today. I was accustomed to being alone. I felt uncomfortable around others. That was the life I was living. I don't think I'm special in any way. Everyone has their own boundaries that others can't cross, no matter how big or small. I was only a little more strict with those boundaries. Regardless of the reason, there was a certain realm others couldn't enter. So I thought a guy like me would never really get involved with another human being. But some strange girl just blew up the fence and barged straight inside, with a ridiculous story at that. Oh boy. My so-called future girlfriend quietly drinking tea behind the table at the center of my living room. Is the order a rabbit? Really? Really, only guy? When I first heard what she said, I thought she was crazy. I mean, she's gotta be a little loopy in the head. Can't be the only one who'd think that. A girl pops out of nowhere and tells me she's my future girlfriend? That's ridiculous. I know that girlfriend, Seiga. Oh wait, is that it? Time Leap. The girlfriend to live through time. What sci-fi world am I in right now? Oh well, you're about to find out. What? I'm your girlfriend. Sorry, I'm not interested in religion. Oh wait, do you not know who I am? What does she mean? Oh wait, what's there to think about? We've never met before. Girlfriend aside, I don't even have that many friends in the first place. Look, you and I just met. Isn't it normal for us to not know each other? Eh, I see. So this is where we officially first met. Hehe. What is up with this girl? Why is she mulling over such a blatant fact? Anyways, so this is your home. She followed me without knowing where she's heading. Oh, I probably should have toned that better. She followed me without knowing where she's heading. I took a slight glance at the back towards the door to my house. Yeah, well, as you can see, I'm in front of my house.
あ、はい。
Stop being all and go back to your house. Well now, I must head inside immediately to relieve some of my stress, so you should stop talking gibberish this late at night and go back to your own house. This was short but sweet. Take care. Oh wait, just a second. With those words, I was about to head inside, but my so-called future girlfriend stopped me. Could you let me sleep at your place, please? What? I'm repeating myself, but we've never met before. We just had our steamy first hello a minute ago. What makes you think you can ask me that? So, I'm your girlfriend from the future, and I don't really have a place to go back to in this time zone. That logic again? Am I being punked right now? You're not being punked. Your future self told me that I can sleep at your place. Still talking about that future, huh? She's not wearing a hospital gown, so I don't think she escaped from a mental hospital. Oh my god. Rude. I won't cause any trouble, so could you just let me in first? Please? It's a bit cold outside. I mean, all she was wearing was a light pink sweater over short pants that were barely visible and a pair of stockings. Spring clothes in the middle of winter. Of course she's cold. I was wearing a coat, but it barely stopped me from shivering when the wind blew. Can I? I stared into her eyes, and the words just spilled out of my mouth as if I were possessed. If it's just for a moment. In spite of myself, I said yes to letting her inside. She had pretty eyes. Ah, really? Thank you. I'm only saying this just in case there's a misunderstanding, but it was definitely not as if she was a mastermind at controlling other people's thoughts or something. I don't really enjoy talking to people, so I have zero immunity against people who appeal to your emotions. I can't really be harsh when someone's trying to soften me up. And it's always harder to ignore a stranger who comes at you with a smile. To be honest, she was starting to shiver pretty hard from the cold. She's a total stranger. What's the worst a small kind gesture can lead to? Oh boy. Man, here we go. So yum, I mean, the tea is very good. A persona non grata happily drinking steaming tea in front of me. As promised, I don't think she's going to do anything weird. Are you feeling warm now? Oh, yes. Since things seem more mellow now, it's Q&A time. Then, I have to ask you. My so-called future girlfriend tilts her neck. What's your name? Oh, my name... I was a bit taken aback by how sullen she looked. Oh, did I say something wrong? What could I have said wrong? I just asked her name. Oh no, it's nothing. I'm Yurin. Yurin's my name. Yurin. Oh. Yurin. Yes, took a while to get that out of her. Anyways, it's a pretty name. It's a pretty name. Eh? My so-called future girlfriend, I mean Yurin, opened her eyes wide. I didn't mean to say that out loud, a habit from always being alone in the house. That's a bit embarrassing. Thank you. But she's the one blushing. It's just written in our cards for you to make me happy with a compliment on our first encounter. My reality is being taken over by a rom-com. This is dangerous. I'm not used to a situation like this. What should I ask now? Okay. What do you mean by future girlfriend? I really want to know. What's this story you've been pushing for yourself? My future girlfriend? Is she messing with me? I'm pretty faithful to reality. Thanks. Oh gosh, I mean, I'm really telling you the truth, but you won't believe me. Can you understand what I'm saying? Well, okay. If she is our future girlfriend, then it can easily be proven. We can ask her some personal questions that we would probably tell our partners, right? And if she answers it correctly, I don't know what we told her. So maybe if you ask her questions, you know, like how? You know, like, how big am I? Sorry. Sorry. I seriously have no clue. Yurin tried to explain a couple times, but the frustration got to her and she got mad. Yeah, jeez, so I'm your future girlfriend. We love each other. We were so happy. But the future you told me to go back to the past, so I trusted you. I'm sorry, Ika. But now that I'm here, you won't believe me at all. She screamed at me, but I hardly blinked. I have a very indifferent personality. That's why I have 0 friends. What do you mean? Neo has a lot of friends. The trinity of indifference, numbness, and insensitivity. That's me. Anyways, this made me sure of it. I get what you're up to. What? I watched her as she caught her breath and enunciated every word. You're an angsty, delusional teen. I sat there confidently as she stared at me in silence with empty eyes. A girl from the future, huh? That was a pretty good setup. But I mean, it's just way too ridiculous. I guess fantasy is more charming to an angsty teen, but come on. This isn't some sci-fi adventure. Anyways, I understand, so it's time you stop this nun. When I glanced at her with a slight smirk, she made a face that seemed to say, I'm done for, just can't with this guy, he's unsalvageable. Gosh, never mind, but just know that's nothing like that. Why do I feel like I'm the one that did something wrong? How old are you? Yeah, ask that. Are you legal? How old are you? Personally, that's what I wanted to know most. Bright brown hair long enough to cover her entire back, slender figure, and a pretty face. She's definitely what you'd call pretty, but her obvious short stature, petite build, and considerably flat chest. What am I saying right now? Anyways, I got the impression that she's young. 20. Ooh, safe. Safe. 20. How many people would believe her when she says she's 20 with those looks? Hey, that's pretty rude. I know someone who's 27 and looks like a child. Safe. Yeah. She's so tiny. By tiny, I mean, well, think what you will. Oh, of course, my physical body is about 15 years old, but I'm 20 in the future where I'm from. Oh. Oh no. Borderline. Oh, okay, yeah. Then... You're 17 right now, yes? You're 2 years older than me. But I'm from the future, so now I'm older than you? Wait, so what happens now? I'm older? You're younger? But you're older and younger? Just like that, she fell into a whirlwind of confusion all by herself. God, she's been neglected. But how did she know my age? Background check? Stalker? That's a bit creepy. Nothing more to ask? Okay, fine. So to sum it up, your name's Yurin. Your shtick is that you're from the future, and as a result, you're originally 20, but your body's 15. Does that sound right? Yes, but it's not a shtick. It's for real. I understand that it's a very convenient story to make up. I said it's real. Yeah, okay. Anyways. You could have mistaken me for that boyfriend of yours, no? No, no way I wouldn't recognize you. No way I'd forget your face when I first met you. I was surprised by how suddenly she jumped up to yell at me. I just quietly blinked at her and soon she calmed down. You don't even look that different from your future self. Yeah. If you say so. If she says she's right, guess she's right. But is that how you normally talk? It's like she's trying to be polite but still talking to me as if we know each other really well. I mean, in the future we're really friendly with each other. I know I'm younger, but I swear we're really close. But now that I'm looking at you now, it's weird because I know you but kinda not really. So I don't know how to talk to you. Well, technically I've never met you and you've never met me, no? I mean, I guess, but... Well, if it's that much of an issue, just talk however you like. I don't care how strangers talk to me in the first place. I've never gotten close enough to anyone to worry about how to talk to them. Oh, then I can just talk to you like a friend. Yeah, I don't care. More importantly, what does she mean from the future? What the hell's going on inside her brain? Anyways, as soon as I said yes, her face broke into a smile. Okay, I will, Tain. Ah, God. So now we're on a first name basis? Huh? Never imagined I get to see you this young again. What do you mean young? What about it? So many issues with what you just said, but first, you've seen me older? You've always been older than me. I never imagined you as a younger boy. Oh, okay. Right. Yep. But you know, you can call me Yurin too. Me? Why should I? You always called me Yurin in the future. It's super awkward treating me like a stranger. It's that future again. This is all part of her stick? You're sounding less and less like you're older than me. Don't worry about that. I'll definitely act older. I'm 20 years old. Wow. Wow? I mean, you can't believe me. Would you believe that? If someone said they're 20 with that face? God. Oi, that's kinda rude. Hey. Hey, I act like I'm 14 all the time, just saying. And I'm 23. Aside from that, I'm not sure why I'm even dealing with her right now. Ah, boy. It's going to be a long session. Things are getting pretty chummy. When did we get so friendly? Even if we're not friends per se, I definitely lowered my guard. I still had my doubts, but there's really no point in holding my guard up when she's stopping at nothing. Then, I can call you Yurin. Not sure what I should call you since that's your full name. Yeah, call me Yurin. That's how you call me in the future. Oh, okay. She's really pushing that future story. I just said yes and asked her. So, what are you gonna do now? You really don't have a place to go? Nope. So I'm gonna have to ask a favor. Can you let me stay here for a while? Good God, woman. Ugh, are you serious? It's okay as long as you say yes. Everything else aside, you want to stay at a place a guy lives in by himself? It's okay, I trust you. So trust is all you need, hmm? Yep. You test me too, right, Tate? I really can't get used to that. She's talking as if we'd known each other for years, and she's being a steamroller too. God. I doubt Yurin will cause any trouble, and I definitely won't do anything weird. Cops ain't my thing. Yeah, no. Anyways, it's not as if I don't have food in the house and my parents send me enough monthly allowance from abroad. I guess I could let her stay here for a couple of days and send her off. I pointed towards my room. Then sleep in that room. It's mine. Oh, can I? Where are you going to sleep? I'm grateful that she's concerned. But before I decide where to sleep, I just want to isolate her away from me. I'll just sleep on the couch. I can't let a girl sleep on the couch or the floor. To be honest, it's not because she's a girl. I seriously can't get used to being with another person. I've always chosen to be by myself than hang out with other people. Thank you. You're always so nice. I was a bit worried at first, but I'm glad you're still the you I know. So what else is that you I know? I can't be bothered to get hung up on every word. I'm just gonna let her be. I don't even know what you're saying. Just go to bed. Okay. Good night. I watched Yurin go into the room and plopped onto the couch. What the hell happened? I was having a perfectly normal day, but I come back home to find a girl who claims to be my girlfriend from the future. And now I'm living with her. Looks like your average cliché rom-com at a glance, but there's something suspicious going on here. First of all, it's not logical. A non-realistic thing can't happen in reality. I mean, girlfriend from the future? That makes zero sense in the first place. Me getting a girlfriend when I live like this? Ridiculous. No, yo, mood? Those were the thoughts I was having before I fell asleep. Huh? I woke up to the sunlight coming in from the window. My cell phone alarm that usually wakes me up was quiet. Of course, it's the weekend. I'm a little spacey in the morning, but I don't particularly enjoy sleeping. I slowly rolled out of bed. Nice, I don't have to go outside and be surrounded by people. I can do my best at being lazy. Yeah, mood, let's go. I was in a good mood, subconsciously thinking of such pleasures. I headed to the bathroom to wash my face as usual. Is this the part where we see her? Hold on. Hey, only guy, I'm gonna have to be careful here. I'm not sure if this is allowed, but I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna check it out. Huh? The light is on. Dazed, I just stood in front of the door for a second. I wasn't really thinking when I opened the door. As soon as the door opened, a gentle heat and a fragrant aroma enveloped me. A curious scent that captivated me more and more as time passed. My shampoo doesn't smell like this. I just need to make sure this is allowed. Ah yes, it's allowed. We're good. YouTube, we're safe. They censored it. Yo, I just wanted to make sure on a guy. Keep out. We're safe. Okay. Is there an uncensored version of this, by the way? Oh boy. Across the white steam, a girl was taking a shower. We just stared at each other without saying anything. The moment was short, but so prosperous for the thoughts inside my head. I remembered everything, who this girl is, why she's here, and what's going on right now at this moment. Last night, Yurin appeared out of nowhere to claim that she's my girlfriend from the future. I let her stay at my home, and now she's taking her morning shower. I looked back front. A grand barrier of steam stood in between us, so thankfully I couldn't see anything she didn't want me to see. The moment I felt relieved at not crossing any lines. Don't look! Okay, fine, I'm out. I'm out. I can't scream. Neighbors are gonna wake up. With a scream, a lightweight hook flew at me with a big beautiful orbit and punched me square in my stomach. Oh god. Ah, lovely. I guess the thankful part is that I didn't see her naked. Yurin's fist was faster than my eyes. This is not fair. Why did I deserve that punch? All I did was come here to wash my face as usual. Oh, well, you know what? It happens. Ah, you're fine. I could sense a pair of eyes looking at me while descending from the sky. Don't look at me. I'm sorry. It was such a beautiful voice. A voice that just makes you want to fall asleep. If angels had a voice, this would be it. Wake up. Shaking. I know that something's shaking something. I'm the one that's being shaken. What's shaking me is... Ah. Domo. Ah, you're up. Are you okay? Sorry. I didn't know this would happen. As I slowly started waking up, I realized I was lying on Yurin's lap. Maybe it was her coming down from the sky. I hurriedly pulled myself up. What in the world? You just collapsed when I punched you. I glimpsed at the clock. Barely any time had passed. I don't think I passed out. Maybe I was in shock? Did it hurt? Is there a point to asking that question when the act is already done? Sorry. It didn't hurt like crazy. This isn't some comic book after all. I was probably just caught by surprise. But did you see it? My body. Oh, I'd be lying if I say no. She hit me again. What did I do wrong? Sorry. Just a reflex. But I've never shown you my body even in the future. Wait, but since we're in the past, the future, you already saw my body? So before we even met, you already saw everything. You're such a perv. You already saw everything. You just pretended to be dumb all these years. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry. The current you doesn't know. Sorry. I got confused. Yurin just kept screaming sorry. She seemed flustered. I mean, she's cute, but I still can't get used to this. I was about to very carefully, say thanks for worrying about me, but I haven't eaten anything. I'm hungry. Wake up. No more being nice to you. She was worrying about her stomach more than me. Alright. I let out a sigh and headed towards the kitchen as she wished. But wait! Why? What are you going to do? Cook. You said you're hungry. If you're trying to cook yourself, then I'm older than you, so I can do all these things for you. Yurin took a deep breath and declared, I'll do it. I was always by myself, so I had no choice but to cook. But that's not the case now. Maybe I can just relax and not cook for the time being. Anyways, she'll cook for me because she's older. She gets worked up over such useless things. Are you good at cooking? We're off to a great start. Oh no, Yurin. Yurin's back flinched at my question. She stiffly turned her head like a rusty robot. Damn, no good food, goddamn. Man, come on. Of course, I'm super good at cooking. Sauce. What? Why? Don't avoid my eyes. Anyways, I'm gonna do it, so you just sit back and relax. Trust this old soul over here. The trust again. Good luck tasting burnt rice. Oh, come on, that's rude. Those are the ones this rice cooker in air fryer and you saved you. No, come on, don't be like that. I know who you're talking about. Shut up, Ika. Trusting someone doesn't happen that easily. I'm not very confident, but still. What? Can't hear you. Never mind. I'll do it. She basically had "I can't cook" written all over her face. But well, you never know the future. Whatever may be, will be. I mean, I won't die. It's definitely not because I can't be bothered to cook. Nope, definitely not. Alright, try it out then. I'll root for you. Yurin gave a slight nod and stood in the kitchen. I lied down on the sofa and began hearing clunking noises from the kitchen. Some people say it's a man's dream to see a woman cook in the kitchen. Eek! That's what I heard, at least. That's what I... Huh? What? But now I know that's not always the case. You sure things are going okay? Oh yeah, it's going great actually. Wow, I can't even. I should totally be a cook. Why all the fuss if that's really the case? Just sit back and relax. Don't worry, you're good at that. Just trust me. Fine. Yes, I am quite good at letting things go and just watching from behind. But for that to happen, you need to show me that I can trust you. I did just stay put as she said, but I couldn't help but get worried. I had to keep my eyes on her. There were some risky moments, but she must have managed to whip up something in the end as I heard her calling me. Dane, it's ready. Phew. The signal's green for now. Let's see about the final outcome. Judgment time, go! Give strength to the mighty warrior. I headed towards Yurin while silently chanting a battle cry. I mean, uh, um, okay. On the table were a plate with something unrecognizable. With something unrecognizable and a glass of water. Just looking at it made me feel cursed. Besides, I definitely saw her take out a bunch of things from the fridge. She used all that to make this? I mean, I sort of expected it, but this is way beyond my expectations. Yurin, are you really from the future? Huh? Yes, now you believe me? No. I was just thinking that time travel isn't too far off if you can cook something so against the laws of physics. Holy shit, bro. What? Oh, that's... No, you didn't just say that. You didn't just say that. Oh, that's mm-mm. What? You're making fun of me, right? Jurin puffed her cheeks and made a sulky face. I mean, she's a little cute. I'm just kidding. Anyways, so what did you make? I had an ounce of hope that maybe it's some exotic delicacy. But reality usually gives you the most boring answers to your wildest fantasies. The dish is out yet? No, it's fucking hilarious, Neo. I'm laughing my ass off. So TLDR, Neo, we met this girl out on the street, and she told us that she's our future girlfriend, so she wanted to stay in our home. Reluctantly, we agreed. So now she's cooking food for us, and she made this. That's how they get you. Ham fried rice with. That's ham fried rice. I did that. Wait. Hold on. This is. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hey, too early to judge. Hold the phone. Hmm. 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 You lost me. With eggs. Fried rice. This? Seriously? That entire ordeal for this shabby thing? The ham, rice, and egg didn't even keep their original shapes and colors. It takes more than your average person to ruin this. How about it? Super homey, right? Be grateful that you have such an amazing girlfriend. I didn't even bother responding to that comment and hurried to check inside the fridge. All my ham and eggs were gone. No, all the vegetables I had in the fridge were gone. I silently glared at this unidentifiable object X. Eat me. No. Me inside your mouth. No. I came back to my senses and looked at Yurin. She was carefully looking up at me with worried eyes. Aww, man. Man, aww, no, it's okay. Don't cry. Like, just eat it, dude, just eat it, bro, just eat it, bro. Yurin. Yes? Sorry, I really can't eat this. I trust you understand. Right? Right? No one would lay a finger on this dish. Those guys in comic books must have a really strong stomach. Sorry I lied to you. I just wanted to try and make you happy. Tane. I knew she was lying from the get-go. Yeah, just say that alchemy is your thing and you failed. That would actually be more convincing. Anyways, did you hurt yourself at all? Oh, no, not really. She slid her left hand under the table. Wow, you're such a bad liar. Show me your left hand. I told you I'm fine. I could see dark blood drops dripping from her fingertips. It's nothing. It'll heal on its own. She tried to sneak her hand behind her back, but I managed to snatch it and pull her towards me. She had a fairly deep cut on her palm. Oh, man. Yurin, I'm really fine. This is nothing. Run it underwater and clean it. I cut off her words and took out the first aid kit. I moved fast as I put the ointment and band-aid on her cut. Don't take this band-aid off, okay? Oh. Yes, okay. Thanks. What is she thanking me for? Well, anyhow. Guess it's up to me to cook. I'll try to make something with what's left over. Go sit there. She nodded once and sat on the chair behind the table. I opened the fridge thinking about what I can make. Oh, right. They were all sacrificed early on. She didn't use up everything, but I didn't quite have the right ingredients or amount to make something new. Guess I have no choice. Yurin, you're hungry, right? No, I'm okay. I'm not hungry. God damn, she's a bad liar. You are seriously such a bad liar. Let's go out. An outing on a sunny weekend morning? I didn't even dare dream about this, you know? Of course you don't. Alright, awesome. Going on a date. It's cold. The sun's blinding. So much noise. If you have the chance to enjoy the numerous advancements and benefits produced by mankind's efforts, it wouldn't be human to reject it. That would be deceitful. It's being arrogant, like napping during a class the teacher works so hard to prepare. Science has endlessly continued to advance, and mankind has never before enjoyed such comfort and ease. For example, you can stay warm when it's cold, and stay cool when it's hot. But why? Why am I outside of my house in this freezing cold? Jeez. Taint. Are you cold? Well, time for assignments. Oh, good luck with your assignments, Neo. Ganbare. I'll see you later. I was letting out sighs after sighs when Yurin asked, "Isn't it obvious?" Yeah, I'm cold. Alright, good luck. The weather's not actually that cold. It gets chilly when the wind blows, but there was more sunlight than usual. Besides, I was armed with a coat and scarf, but Yurin was still wearing the same shorts, stockings, and pink sweater from yesterday. Aren't you cold? Oh, I'm fine. Really. I could see her red hands, and their slightly crunched neck and shoulders. She doesn't look fine at all. It's bad to lie. You're not fine, you're freezing. I took my scarf and wrapped it around her. My defense power took a small hit, but this isn't time to be a crybaby. Yurin fumbled with the scarf for a bit, and then buried her face in it. Ah. She stared at the ground and put on a slight smile. It's warm. You really are kind. Of course she's warm wrapped around my body heat. You would never be nice to someone you don't like. It's not that I like you. But where are we going right now? I'm not really going anywhere in particular. Tell me if there's something you want to eat. Really? Are you sure? What is it? What could it be for her to put on such a serious voice? Ramen. Ramen? I want ramen. Really? Ramen for breakfast. Now that's quirky. Are you okay with that? I don't mind. But doesn't eating ramen for breakfast upset your stomach? Well, that's what other people say, but I've always been fine. Weird. I don't think I know anyone who wants ramen for breakfast. It's my favorite food. Looking at you made me want it. Your favorite food is ramen. Jeez, it's hard not to like. Anyways, let's hurry. Which way do we go? This way? That way? Jurin pulled my hands while glancing around. It occurred to me that I just stepped on a landmine. Well, whatever. It's this way. I pulled her to the opposite direction of where she was heading. But, Yurin. I mumbled to myself, can you let go of my hand? Does she not realize that we're holding hands? Her hand felt smaller than it appeared, delicate, as if it wouldn't take much to crush it. And as I thought, her hands were practically frozen. It felt strange to touch another person's flesh. I felt goosebumps all over me for some reason and tried to let go, but she only held on stronger. Thank you for being so considerate with the smallest things. It's nothing. You said you like ramen. Just keep walking. I wasn't trying to be considerate, so don't take it the wrong way. It just happened to be that we have the same weird taste buds. Shall I? Teen is being such a good boy today. I'm super happy. You do realize how weird that sounds, right? Holding hands like this reminds me of when we hang out in the future. You were always the first to hold my hand. She's really pushing that future story. Yurin seemed to be having fun as she came closer to me. I guess that doesn't really matter. We kept walking with our hands clasped. Okay. Off to a good start. Actually, off to a good start. Wow, that was so good. Yurin patted her stomach as she slowly walked into the living room. Her stomach didn't seem round as if she ate a lot, but actually, she finished a jumbo-sized bowl of ramen for breakfast and drank all the broth too. I felt a little sick just watching her eat. I could see Yurin plopping down and sprawling herself over the couch. Her sweater was rolled up and her hidden lower belly was peeking out, whether she knew or not. You have a major food coma right now. Then shut your eyes for a minute. So you're also familiar with the joys of falling asleep to a food coma. I took out my summer blanket from the closet and covered it over her. The couch was in front of a glass window, so there was plenty of sunlight. But the cold still seeped through. She won't sleep well without a blanket. I made sure she was covered, and I went back to regain dominance over my temporarily seized room. I took out a couple untouched books from the shelves and crawled under the blankets. Nothing can be grander in life than cozying up in bed. Is this equipment good? Give me your best, lad. Yurin already used it once, so the sheets gave off a subtle aroma that slightly distracted me. But of course that was nice. This smells nice. Are you? Time flew as I became one with the sheets on my bed. I wonder if Yurin got up, so I went to the living room with my book. She was still sleeping. She's a darn good sleeper. I wasn't hungry as we ate the late breakfast. She probably feels the same as she ate more. I sat on another couch and read the rest of my book. Maybe an hour had passed when Yurin finally started tossing and woke up. You're up. You slept really well. You were out for a while. She can mumble all she wants with half-opened eyes, but there's no way I'll understand. Hey, pull yourself together. You're at a stranger's house. Wipe that drool off your mouth first. You forget that the primary function of language is to communicate. I tend to sleep a lot. But I think I slept funny. My body feels stiff. Slept funny? I don't think that should come from someone who drooled on the blanket. Maybe you should have changed into more comfortable clothes. Yeah, maybe. What were you up to? Nothing much. Oh yeah? With those words, Yurin rubbed her eyes and headed towards the bathroom, perhaps to wash her face. Okay. In the meantime, I put my book back on the shelf inside my room. I came back out to find her on the couch with blank eyes. I brought her a cup of water on my way back, and she drank the entire glass at once. Phew. I took the empty cup she handed me, and then silence. Finally, the time of silence I love so much. The day somehow passed, but now there's nothing to do. Yuri's also just wiggling her toes. I want to enjoy the silence a little longer, but now's the chance if I want to find out a bit more about her. Yurin. Yes? If it's okay, could you tell me more about yourself? It can be about being from the future or being, my girlfriend. Anything like that. So you do want to know more about me. You like me. 水の呼吸1の刀木腹何言ってんのか91のって帰れってばいいかうんああようこそトニャもういいか I wanted to refute back, but this wasn't the first time, so I just held it back. Yurin closed her eyes, nodded a couple times, and continued. I'm Yurin. I'm from the future and later we become girlfriend and boyfriend. I already know that. I don't believe it, of course. Then, what do you want to know? Why do our conversations always end up with me asking her questions? For example, you can talk about how you know me. When I first met Yurin, she already knew my name and age. Huh? We date each other in the future. Of course I know you. Oh, so the premise of all this is that she's really from the future. No, God, okay. So let's say that you really are from the future. And that we were dating. Wait, maybe I can't use the past tense. Oh, whatever. Anyways, so you came from the future to meet me now. That's the premise. It's not just a silly premise. This is from my point of view. Don't make weird noises. Anyway, you know me, but the me now doesn't know you. That means technically, it's before you and I truly met for the first time in the same time zone. Yes, I suppose. Yurin made a sulky face. It was the same face she made when I asked her name. How was it when you and I first met? When we first met, she had a twinkle in her eyes as if recalling a fond memory. Well, oh, take a look at this for a sec. Bracelet. Tip! She showed me her left wrist and on it was a black and white thread bracelet. I got this bracelet from you when we first met. I've been wearing it ever since you gave it to me. She proudly straightened up with her arm out. You don't happen to have this bracelet right now, do you? No. I don't have it and I've never even seen it before. Oh, really? I'm not the one who gave it to you, so... So? You have the wrong person. That was short but sweet. Goodbye. The end. Story over. Thank you for playing the... I told you from the start that it's not like that. You did? I did. Oh, by the way, do you know what you said when you gave me this bracelet? How would I know? You said you liked me. I'm blushing. She blushed at her own words and grabbed the pillow to smother her red face in. Seems like you can't believe it now, but that's how much we actually like each other. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why do I feel like I already know how to piece this together? Hold on. Hold on. How do you even do the text mode? Why do I feel like I'm already piecing this together? I need to get that bot out of here. Shoo 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 shoo. Onegai, I feel like I can already piece this together. Oh no. Wait a second. Okay, well, we'll just continue. I'll leave my speculations for the end. Seems like you can't believe it now, but that's how much we actually like each other. I'm just gonna take a shot here. Don't confirm or deny, okay? But the bracelet, if we did give it to her in the future, then that means... And we don't know it now. Now we know about the bracelet. I feel like we'll get it from her. I feel like we'll get the bracelet from her and then give that bracelet to her in the future. I feel like I'm getting that, and I'm scared to know what event would have to happen for her to give us the bracelet. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. I feel like it's pretty sus. But you know, we'll see. So what? So in that sense, there's something we have to do right now. Something we have to do? You have to go on a date with me. Also, I feel like if she's here, then present her in our timeline probably exists somewhere. Either way, one of them are gonna... This... It's like Kimi no Na wa all over again. Anyway, yeah, carrying on. A hush came over the room. Huh? You have to go on a date with me. A date? As far as I know, a date is a ritual where you seal the powers of the spirits that destroyed this world. I wonder if that's really true. Dismissed. So firm! Why? This is way too absurd. Bring me something that's more convincing. Are you gonna let your girlfriend die from boredom? Bunnies die when they get... Bunny? You're not a bunny. And I know no such thing as loneliness. You don't know loneliness? That's a weird way to put it. Oh, never mind. Forget about it. How did we end up talking about this? There's an old saying. All logic is thrown out the door when it comes to a girlfriend from the future. Stop being stubborn and please go back to your room. Home. She's at home. Don't want to know more about me. Why are we talking about that again? Is there a log system just in case? I just wanted... There is, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Don't start getting ready to cry. Well, it's not that. I'm not curious about you. I'm actually rather curious. I need to know more about this ridiculous girl. Why and how did she end up prattling about being from the future? That's what I need to answer. Let's just say, just for the sake of it, that Yurin is a secret admirer. It's not as if that hasn't crossed my mind. The likelihood is zero, of course. But a girlfriend from the future out of the blue? Even if she was trying to get my attention, this is just way too silly. It's not as if she's being a weird teenage girl. Aside from the whole future part. It's definitely weird for a seemingly normal girl to say that. Talking about things that have no place in my life. In the future, it's not that strange for us to go on a date in the first place. You even asked me out first. Then go talk to that future boyfriend of yours. Besides, would you get to know me better if you hang out outside? Just like how you found out that my favorite food is ramen. You do have a point there. If I want to do something about this situation, I might as well be out and about with her and observe or talk to her. It has to be more effective than not doing anything. I'll have to keep her aside if I want to collect some info. Yeah, okay. Let's say you're right. Really? I love you, thing. But I have a question. What? How do you go on a date? Dating. Such a strange word for a social phobic guy whose only job is to house at his own home. Just as you don't know the directions to a new place, you don't know how to do something you've never done. Pity. What? Well, dating. Well, you take me here and there and... As soon as she finished talking, Yurin's stomach echoed a growl that wasn't as cute as she wished it could be. It's only a physiological symptom, so I didn't see why she had to be embarrassed. But she held onto her stomach and blushed. There are some street food options. Yeah, that's it. Dating just going out to eat this and that. I don't think so. Oh, come on, teen. Let's go. My blood sugar's tanking. Yurin was losing her HP fast. We got ready and headed out. The night air was cold unlike our home, so we had to arm ourselves with thick coats. Okay. Nice. Ooh. While walking along a familiar street, Yurin dragged me to a nearby street fast food vendor. 2 sugar-filled pancakes, please. Oh. So a date begins with sugar-filled pancakes. Nice. I was cold and hungry, so as soon as I got the pancake, I tried to shove it in my mouth. Wait, what are you doing? That's not how you eat sugar-filled pancakes. There's a specific way to eat pancakes? Agent-kun, yokoso da nya. Am I supposed to dip it in soy sauce or something? So if you fold the pancake in half like that, the filling just drips out. So you have to cut it in the middle. Forgot to speak. So you have to cut it in the middle to make 2 pieces. With those words, Yurin split the sugar-filled pancake in half. Now we had 2 pancakes with sugar on top, like jam on toast. You go like that and fold them. Yum. This way, the pancake has an even layer of sugar filling, so it's extra yummy. Oh, she thinks she's a sugar-filled pancake expert. You know, you're the one who taught me this in the future. You don't remember? Oh yeah, this is just solidifying my theory from earlier. We are remembering specific things to teach her in the future once we do meet her. Oh no. So how are you doing, Asian-kun? Hopefully you're having a great day or night. I've never in my life ate sugar-filled pancakes like this. I cut my pancake in between like Yurin said and ate it. It is delicious. See? I told you so. A shortcake too? Taiyaki, waffle, what? From sugar-filled pancakes to waffles and tempura, Yurin kept eating endlessly. Is it good? It's good. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm collecting them. Oh! Oh shit! Wait. Okay. No, I need to remember. I really need to remember this. Wait. Extra. Oh, okay. Nakata. Okay. Okay. Yudin gave me a big thumbs up with her left hand while munching on a crepe. I watched her notice whipped cream on her thumb and quickly lick it. You're not full? Nope, I could eat a lot of anything. That I know. Since she ate a ton of ramen in the morning. But how are you not gaining any weight? I look at her slender figure. I don't know when she started this eating habit, but I'm just amazed you managed to maintain her figure. It's my metabolism. I don't gain weight no matter how much I eat. Isn't it cool? Well, is it good? Thanks to that, she's not gaining any weight on parts that should. Wow, for example, her chest or chest, and also her chest. Yeah. What? Right now I'm in the body of a 15-year-old, but I become pretty fine in the future. Maybe. Can't believe any of your future talk. So all I really found out was that she has a gigantic appetite. I'm hungry again. What was everything you ate till now? Nah, snacking isn't really eating. I see. Didn't know that. How about you? You're not hungry? Well, I was getting a bit hungry. Regardless of what Yudin was doing, I was by her side as she roamed the streets looking for food. We were so busy walking we didn't even realize it was past dinner time. Yay, I kept the place in mind when we passed it. Let's go there. When did you take note of that? She seriously has an enormous appetite. We warmed ourselves in the restaurant as we ate dinner. Our bellies full and content, we went right back home and hardly said goodnight before falling asleep. So exhausted. Ugh. Is it morning? I opened my eyes. God, yesterday took a toll on me. See, my body's so heavy I can barely get up. I grumbled to myself while getting out of bed. All the blood vessels in my body are screaming one by one. Get back in bed, go to sleep. Shut up. I want to. But I feel like I'll just sleep through the whole weekend. I can't do that. I have things to do today. Did you sleep well, Tain? Jeez. Scared me. I was surprised at hearing Yurin's voice first thing in the morning. I don't know. I don't think this is a good idea. Still, I'm glad you're up early. I worried about how long I'd have to wait. What do you mean wait? I woke up early because I got hungry, but you were still sleeping. I thought it might be time for breakfast hearing her say that, but I quickly realized that she's hungry regardless of time, so I glanced at the clock. Surprisingly, it wasn't that early. Okay, just wait a bit. Okay, looking forward to it. So now it's my job to cook. But I shoved the complaints back down my throat at remembering the horrors I witnessed yesterday. I went to the kitchen and looked for rice, seaweed, and canned tuna. Nothing better than tuna rice balls for breakfast. It's mild and perfect for the morning. No way is it because I can't be bothered to cook. I'm not the kind of guy who thinks to slack off and make something easy. I made 3-4 times my usual amount just in case. Hopefully my predictions don't prove to be wrong. Breakfast is ready. Wow, what is it? Tuna rice balls? Wow, looks so yum. Thankfully, she seemed to enjoy breakfast. I figured out that she eats twice as much as I do. Yurin, what a scary girl. Yeah, food is food, hey? Rummaging. After breakfast, I got ready to head out. Dane! What are you doing? Can't you tell? I have some place to go. Where are you going? To go see a movie. Yurin's eyes started sparkling when she heard I'm off to the movies. A movie date this early? Come to think of it, We never saw movies together in the morning in the future. We always watched them late at night. This is unexpected. Unexpected. A late night movie would have been better, but this older gal is touch all the same. I'm gonna go by myself. And no more of that older than thou shtick. Huh? What? You going to watch a movie alone? Aren't we supposed to go together? She made a face that warranted a thunderous hurricane outside. Or are you trying to be like a 50 Shades control freak? I don't know if I can keep up with— oh my god, 50 Shades. It's not like that. I was firm. I'm just used to going to the movies by myself. Then what about me? We always saw movies together in the future. Ah, jeez. Dang. Don't look at me with those eyes. So we're going together? I suppose. If I think about it, I can't just leave her alone in an empty house. What movie are we seeing? Something fun. But I thought you don't like going outside. What made you think of it all of a sudden? I believe movies should be watched in theaters. Huh? Really? I thought you always watched them at home. Okay, are you sure you have the right person? I'm sure. You said that in the future. You always say that— oh, Dex got up. You always say that we can stream stuff at home, and most new releases are available on the video on demand anyway, so you don't have to go out of the way to see it in a theater. You can get points that way too. So in the future, we used to see movies on TV late into the night all by ourselves. Oh, right. If it's 5 years ago, you don't have VOD yet. That's why. You can't see it at home, so you have to go to a theater. I get it now. She seemed as if she just had an epiphany. But we have to go now to get to the matinee. We have to go now to get the matinee discount. Matinee? Matinee? Man, English sucks. And more importantly, it gets crowded for later showings. Ah, do you see it? My stingy resourcefulness. You're always like that. What do you mean like that? Liking discounts. Of course, it's empty. It's cheap. What could be better? I see. Why? Does that bother you? Nah, I was just thinking that you were diligent and thrifty from an earlier age than I thought. What do you mean earlier than you thought? No wonder you're so nice. Think however you want. I waited for you to hurry and get ready, and we went to a nearby movie theater. If you put in money and tap the screen a couple of times, you get a movie ticket right away. The most surprising part is that you do not talk to a single person in this entire process. This is how far science has advanced. Cheers for science. Cheers for selfish civilization. It's not heroes who save the world, it's science nerds. I stopped my border transcending delusions and looked towards Yurin, who had been tugging on my sleeves for a while. Dane, did you get the tickets? Yes, I did. Then I'm gonna get popcorn. You still have room for more food after all that? Now stop pretending. I told you yesterday. Snacking is not eating. Hehe, attaboy. You're no ordinary gal, I'll give you that. I silently exclaimed as I gave Yurin money for the popcorn. She immediately ran off and came back with her arms full of large popcorn and soda. That can't be safe, running around like that. Uh-oh. Yep, she tripped on her own foot and plopped to the ground. She also spilled the Coke and popcorn on the floor. Wait a minute, that's copyright. No. Are you okay? No, the popcorn. The Coke. That's what she's thinking about. That must mean she didn't get hurt. We'll have to get new popcorn and Coke. Yeah, what a waste. Dang. After the movie, we left the theater. I didn't eat that much popcorn, but Yudin held an empty box as she walked out. How? Did you enjoy it? Yep, especially that part where the heroine becomes a digital spirit. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Where should we go now? I can't understand the meaning of this question. We're going home. What? Why are you so surprised? You still don't know me? Oh, come on, let's go hang out. Your girlfriend's bored to death. You're not my girlfriend? I so am your girlfriend. Not right now, you're not. Oh, so you're admitting that I will be. You're admitting it. You're right. Not as of now. Still, you like me, so I have no choice but to become your girlfriend. It's so loud. What is this conversation? I'm getting cringy. I somehow got involved in a relationship without realizing. I hope she doesn't say anything that gives people the wrong idea. Well, if there's somewhere you want to go, I can go with you. Thanks. So you have a place you want to go? Of course. Yudin made the mysterious smile. Oh. Oh boy. Pull out your credit card, because this is about to get expensive. We opened the door and began glancing around inside when the store clerk came to us with a smiling face. Are you looking for anything in particular? This is trouble. Why are all store clerks so desperate to talk to customers? Stop acknowledging my existence and scaring me. To me, that question just sounds like I'll grind up your flesh and bones if you don't buy anything. I only have one option. What? What the hell are these options? You know, you can just say no thank you, just window shopping, or no thank you, just looking around. Look, I've met my fair share of of store clerks going up to you and be like, just looking at you as if, just staring at you as if you were about to steal something. They just have those eagle eyes just honed in on you. It's unnerving. As someone, yeah, I look, I mood with this guy, right? I live alone. I've been living alone for the past 10 years. And I'm pretty much used to being alone. So I kind of get it. But when I'm outside, I'm not, you know, and I really don't just bother. But man, going to shopping malls and seeing clerks just go up to you, no, you just say no thanks, just looking. You don't run away, jeez. Okay, so I'll just choose slowly back off as to not scare them, because if you like hurry and leave in fear with my trembling legs, just run away. That is weird. So you know, just slowly back off. Oh no, sorry. Excuse me. I ended up using Yudin as a shield and hid behind her until the clerk walked away. Thank God she left soon. Okay, so what? Yeah, I'm lame. Does it hurt to be lame? Yeah, it does hurt. My ego hurts. How about this? Look. That's nice. It suits you. No, maybe that will look better. That's nice. It suits you. Which one's better compared to the other one? That's nice. It suits you. Tate! That's nice. It suits you. The place Yudin wanted to go to was a clothing store. The reason is, she's been cold all this time, so she wanted to look at warm winter clothes. Who am I? What is this place? I just want to go home. Hayne, are you listening to me? Sorry, I was busy sincerely contemplating on why I have to carry all the clothes you've tried on so far. Yudin leered at me with puffy cheeks but broke into a small chuckle. I don't know what made her laugh. Sorry. In the future, you always offer to hold my clothes. I just got used to that and gave you everything. Can you just hold on to them a bit longer? Please, Thane? I look into her eyes as she smiled at me. To be honest, she is pretty. God, they're not wrong when they say humans are the scariest things on this earth. I need to try on more clothes. I never said I wouldn't carry them. The days spent like 5 hours in a place like this. Well, unlucky you. My sister, whenever she would go shopping with me, she just, you know, she was always so quick. She was like me, she was just a window shopper. She never really stayed too long. Until she had that phase. Long story. I'll hold on to them. Thank you. Why not just hold on to them for a bit? I'd feel just as uncomfortable being next to a girl and not doing anything. Yurin continued to hold up clothing items in front of the mirror and ask for my opinion. And I only had one answer for her. That's nice, it suits you. Eh? Ah! In the end, she gave me a slap. Ouch. She's not weak, I'll say that. Lying face? No, my sister had this phase where she was into Tokyoite fashion. Where she would wear really colorful clothes. But that was when she was really young. So she was just trying to find out about herself. Eventually, as she did grow older, my sister eventually just started just wearing plain clothes. Yeah. She was also into styling her hair a lot too, so there's that. Gosh, she had more dynamic reactions in the future. I told you, you found the wrong person. Well, aren't all the clothes you tried on so far kinda thin? They all look too cold to wear during winter. You didn't seem to realize something. For now, she looks as if she agrees. Yeah, that's true. Well, guess I have no choice. Still, it was fun shopping for clothes with you. Yurin took all the clothing items from my arms and put them back. I guess she doesn't want to buy them anymore. She should have just told me from the beginning. I unnecessarily wasted my energy. How inefficient. Let's go, Thane. Okay. Yurin dragged me out from the building. Silently, I was quite happy to be going back home. On our way back home... Thane! What now? Don't make that grin. If you're gonna make another weird request, I decline with all my heart and strength. Finish up serving this old soul. How about it? What do you want now? How does it feel to have such a cute girlfriend in the future? Well, I don't know. Especially that cute part. We walked back bantering about pointless things like that. Oh, there. Let's eat dinner there. What? Here, it's here. Before I could even say no, Yuden dragged me to a restaurant nearby. I thought there'd be a lot of people, but it was relatively empty. Places like this are usually always noisy. Thane, hurry up. She'd already sat down in front of a table. So fast. She was waiting for me with a big smile and I ended up taking the seat. I was about to look at the menu, but Yudin said she had already ordered. Do you know what this place is? I don't. It's a regular place. They don't get a lot of business for being on the busy street, so it's always pretty empty even for dinner. But they somehow managed to stay open. That's commendable. You in the future always brought me here saying that it's quiet and nice to chat. When we sat down, Yudin seemed oddly excited for some reason. You look happy? Just noticing how this place hasn't changed that much in 5 years. Huh? What? I'm from the future, so the streets look pretty different from what I remember. I saw so many new buildings, new roads, but this place is exactly the same as 5 years from now. Just felt happy to see it. Yeah? You know, I was super surprised too when we first met. I knew you from 5 years into the future, but suddenly I got to meet you 5 years in the past. I was so flustered at first when you treated me like a total stranger. I don't think my attitude has changed that much. But now that I've been with you for 4 days, I feel relieved. I confirm that you're the Tane I know. You're always so nice, considerate, and you like me. Really? I was honestly surprised. I don't remember being particularly nice to her. I actually thought I seemed pretty annoyed. But Yurin is saying that I was so nice and considerate. Even if she really is from the future means the one who likes her. Not me in the present day. Of course, I can't say that I don't like her at all. But this is too sudden. It's been 4 days since I met her. Can't be that easy to start liking a complete stranger just 4 days. Oh boy. Unless the slow at first sight, yeah. Okay. So I know I already said this before, but my ex, my other ex from like years ago, I met her online because we played OS. I met her through OS, and she was a Catch the Beat player. So I confessed to her in the OS chat room 1 week later after I met her. So, and then she agreed, and then we dated for 6 years. You know, I'm just saying, it kind of does sort of work like that. And then we did get to know each other more and more during our relationship instead of before the relationship started. So, you know, it's just sometimes you just gotta trust your heart. Sometimes you just have to trust your heart. Love is volatile. Still, seeing how happy she looks, maybe I can play along for a little bit. Of course, I'm definitely not saying that I believe she's from the future. Did you have fun today? I'm asking if you enjoyed yourself today. She stared at me with wide eyes as if not comprehending my question, but she soon caught on and replied a couple beats later. Yeah, I had so much fun. I loved it. She gave a bright smile. I confirmed that you really like me. This old soul is having a great time. Do I really like her? I don't know the answer to that, but I couldn't say that's just wrong to her face when she was smiling so much. Why is this person so sure that I like her? Because we're dating in the future. Dane, you have somewhere to go with me now. That's the end. The end? What's the place? I thought she'd continue this future girlfriend game, and it bothered me that she said the end. It's the park where we first met. The park. The park. Aren't there a lot of people there? I don't want to be in the crowd. It'll only take a while. It'll be fine. Yes, because you like me. Okay then. We can leave after we eat. Our orders came while we were talking. Yurin seemed completely relaxed and started talking excitedly. She talked about what we usually did in the future, how we hung out together, and what happened. She looked so bright saying those things, but I felt weirder and weirder listening to her. She refers to me as her future boyfriend and tells me about the things that happen in the future. The future means really nice, considerate, and kind. I always step up to take care of her, and I seem like the perfect man who gets everything right. That's what's strange. The man from Yurin's stories is a fairy tale prince. He's proactive, always the first to step up, and takes care of her no matter what. So the more I listen to her, the more I can't imagine myself as that guy. All I could think about was how that guy is just not me. After we left the restaurant, I followed Yurin to the park. This place. You remember? The park where you were sitting on the bench. Yeah, you're right. We're here. Despite my worries, thankfully I didn't see anyone else here. I was about to ask her why she brought me here, but Yurin started talking first. Dane. I could sense faint sadness in her eyes. I'm going back now. Going back? To where? To the future, where I was. Oh. Don't you have any last words for me? Yurin looked at me with anticipating eyes. This is what I thought. You're not gonna make me choose, right? I see. Goodbye. The past 4 days were annoying. I wasn't bored, but I was definitely not as comfortable as when I'm alone. I know how much you love the future. Hope you have a safe trip. Tell that future boyfriend of yours that I said hi. The second Yurin heard my words, the calmness that surrounded us disappeared in a flash. Visibly shocked, her pupils began to shake and she grew pale. What? Huh? I said bye. You said you have to leave. Huh? What? Tane, you weren't gonna say you have feelings for me. Huh? Something happened. Yurin's looks changed? Huh? Oh my god, what the hell? What have you gotten me into? Her tidy hair became noticeably messy. Her scruffy bangs almost covered her eyes. You like me, but wait, oh my guy's silent. I'm scared. Wait, ちょっと待って。No, what the? I won't say anything. I know. I'm just want to know if you're still here. Thank you. Yurin, are you okay? No, wait. Wait. When and where did it go wrong? This isn't what I was supposed to do. What did I do wrong? Did I mess it up? I came here and did everything you told me to. Huh? Oh shit. Why? How? She kept mumbling faint words and her body shook uncontrollably. She sat down on the bench and then... Oh! She was right in front of me on this bench, but not anymore. She disappeared in front of my eyes. Completely, and so suddenly, she disappeared. I couldn't understand what I saw. This was way beyond someone claiming to be from the future. What was that? That's when I started sensing something strange. Was it true that she's in the future? Yurin did not appear in front of me again. That night, I was in shock from that odd incident I witnessed. I was speechless and unable to do anything. I sat on the exact same bench and waited for her, but she didn't come. In the end, I had no choice but to head home. We'll just let this continue playing on. Okay, I'm hooked now. Okay, let's see. I don't know anything anymore. I can't even be sure if what happened in the past few days were actually real. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the short alter reality that continued for 4 days. There wasn't a single trace left of her. Let's just say that I was in a dream. That's all it was. Oh, tomorrow's Monday again. Do I really have to sit through school again? The same old loud and crowded classroom. As always, the same days will unfold. A life that has nothing to do with the name Yurin. Phase 2, okay. So, alright. So, phase 2. I feel like this game will be a time loop type of game. I feel like we're gonna have to remember everything we did in phase 1 just so we can do everything right in phase 2. That's why I recognize those items that were being logged into our extras. We have to remember the pattern or what. I just feel like that's what this game is gonna be about. If there's a phase 2, okay. You know, I was thinking. Enjoying the story. Oh yeah, I'm hooked. This is intriguing. Okay, this is very interesting. I'm running through my head a lot of scenarios and trying to like explain like what's going on. And so far, this is extremely interesting. I am enjoying this. Thank you, Onigai. So, yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it will culminate into like, you know, we've done this so many times before, so go back and do this exact same thing. So, this is gonna be like a time loop. This reminds me of, I don't know if you guys know of, Kagero Days. From the, you know, from the Mekaku City Actors Project. So basically in Kagero Days, a girl and a boy, they're trapped in a loop of like having to save each other. So the boy has to save the girl. If she dies, the day resets. But the girl also has to save the boy, so if he dies, the day resets as well for her. So they're stuck in this loop where they just keep constantly saving each other. They're stuck in a hell loop. Because the boy sacrifices himself to save the girl. And then now it restarts. So it's just... yeah. So basically, yeah, it's like they're meant to die or something, you know? They're not meant to be saved. Or something. It's Kagero Days. It's a Vocaloid thing. Yeah. So Kagero Days is a song, actually. But there's a story. The Mekaku City songs, the Mekaku City actor songs, and Vocaloid are all like, they all tell a story. And I know Kagero Days is like that. So, like, you say the boy saves the girl from being hit by a bus, the boy gets hit instead. Oh no! No, there's actually a twist to it. Okay, I'm gonna spoiler now. Well, no, it's a song, so there's nothing really to spoil. It's like a 3-minute song. But it's the boy tried so hard to save the girl over and over that his day kept repeating because there was a bus. The first thing is that the girl's crossing the street. Then a bus is about to hit her, so the boy saves her. No. The boy sees her gets hit by the bus. Mary Kozakura, I think so. Yeah, there was Alice. I think Mary. I forgot their names. But yeah, I forgot too. So, yeah, the first day, the girl gets hit by the bus, and the boy tried to save her, but she gets hit by the bus. So he wakes up, and the day resets. So now she sees the same familiar scene. So now he saves the girl. He's able to save the girl from the bus. he was able to pull her towards him, but as they were walking, a black cat caused the construction site, one of the construction site steel beams to fall on top of the girl, so she dies again, and now the boy has to reset the day, save the girl from the bus, end the beam, and then keep saving her over and over because she's meant to die. But in the end, he got tired of saving her, so he just pushed her away, sacrificed himself, and he was the one who got hit by the bus. He was the one who got hit by the bus now, because he was trying to save her and him at the same time. So he decided, what if I kill myself? So he sacrificed himself by pushing her away and getting hit by the bus. And then the twist is at the end. At the end, there's a twist where instead of the boy waking up, it's the girl who wakes up, and she's like, well, looks like I fucked up again. So it's like, what? She was trying to save him as well all this time. So it's like, what the shit? It's so confusing, but it's and it's told in like a 3-minute music video. It's a 3-minute music video. Look it up. It's Hatsune Miku Kagero Days. It's interesting. So yeah, anyway, we've gone on for a tangent. This game, Onegai, this is great. Yo, thank you so much for bringing this game to my attention. I am liking this. So we might have to split the phases per stream. So next stream we'll do phase 2. I'm gonna save here. If I can even save. Is this auto-saved, by the way? Because I don't want to exit. I assume it's auto-saved, right? Because we already have phase 2 available as an option. Yes? Can't even save. Or do I don't remember. Save as backup. You know, I'm gonna start phase 2 here. And I'm just gonna save in front of a scene. So this scene. Ah, there we go. There. Now we exit. Ow, Jesus. Okay. No, you can't save in the title screen, so. Okay. There we go. Let's just start phase 2 there and yeah, there we go. Anyway. I finished the game in 1 day. Oh, okay. So we might be done in the next stream or the next. Honestly, because of the because I have to read as well, like read it out loud, it does progress the game much more slowly. Same with the If My Heart Had Wings. Usually when I read a VN, I would read with my eyes, right? So I could go through it like really fast. But reading out loud on stream definitely does make it slower to progress through. But you know, by reading it out loud, I actually get to focus on the story more. I remember the downside is that, oh, let me put my BGM on. I got some new BGM on actually. Thank you, Shadow. Gonna put it on here. ちょっと待って。おろ。だって、もういいか。ああ。どこ。ああ、口。Okay. So, there's this like, So when I read VNs, I tend to forget a lot of the stuff that were presented to me in like the earlier scenes. If I read it like normally, right? Like playing on my own. But when I read it out loud, the information tends to stick longer because I'm reading it out loud and acting out the characters and their personality. So I'm actually able to put my shoes in the protagonist's... Actually put myself in the protagonist's shoes, sorry. And that's how I'm able to, like, I think it's good for me to read it out loud like this. You can see. But yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah. That is so nice. You got hooked from on the story, Onegai. I want to play it some more, but I gotta save it for the next stream. I don't want to finish it in one sitting either. But I am really hooked. I'm looking forward to the next one. I just... yeah. Drip Rock Freddy, yeah. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Didn't get. You can't spell anymore, guy? Yeah. No, I feel ya. After like the last couple of moments for that VN, I was already starting to slur some words. I was trying my best to keep my personality up, but oh my god. Oh, Coop, yokoso nanya. Welcome. How's work doing? Hopefully it's doing well. And how are you doing as well? Hey, hi. So yeah, that VN is great. I am hooked. Like, I don't read a lot of VNs. I know the people here. I know some of you guys know me. I don't read a lot of VNs. I don't even watch a lot of anime either. But that was, yeah, Onegai. I'm excited to continue it. I'm vibing, tired though. How's it going here? Oh, it's doing pretty well. Just finished reading VN that was gifted to me by Onegai. And the story is interesting. So I'm just gonna TLDR for Coop's sake. So TLDR, you're a guy, you're a dude who lives alone. You're lazy. You're hikikomori basically. And then as you're coming home from somewhere, you see a girl, a strange girl who came up to you and said, "I'm your girlfriend from the future." And then you're like, "What?" And then she decides to like, she was like, "Can I stay at your home for a while?" And then yeah, kinda goes from there. So our character is very sus. He doesn't believe that she's his girlfriend from the future. But at the same time, like, yeah. So what happened was, they went on dates, blah blah blah, and the girl kept talking about stuff like, "Oh, you used to do this in the future. Oh, you do this in the future. You used to bring me here in the future," and blah blah blah. And then the guy in the present's like, "Really? Is that really how I am? I don't believe it," because the guy doesn't believe that's. He said like, "Oh, that sounds way too far-fetched to be me." But at the end of the towards the end of day one, phase one, the girl said, "I have to go now. I have to go back to the future," and then she started like this. She just disappeared, and the guy was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And she was like, "Wait a second, this isn't supposed to happen." Blah blah blah. So something messed up in the timeline in phase one. So now the game booted me back to the title screen, and I have to do phase 2, which I'll save for the next stream. So kind of interesting. You know? It's interesting. I'm looking forward to that. The story did get me hooked, because there were some stuff there that made me go, what? Yeah, it's like... yeah, so I'm interested in knowing what happens next. Also, Elden Rings soon. I am so excited. Please. I'm just waiting for the pre-install. Preload. But yeah, that is really nice on the guy. Again, arigato. I can't wait. to continue that. But yeah, Onega, I swear, if I just want to ask Onega, will the game, will it get really emotional? I assume so. I'm just gonna assume so, but I just want confirmation. Do I need to bring tissues? Should I just put tissues? Right, it gets really emotional. Oh my god, Onega. Okay, fine. I'll buy extra tissues then. Man, you're really throwing me out here for an emotional experience. Like I do appreciate it. Just use Corin as a tissue. Ooh. I don't think he appreciates that. Corin, come here. Nah, he slept. He slept. Hi, Kyo. Have fun visual noveling? Ah, yes, quiet. I'm in the middle of 2 visual novels. Apparently, this one lasts like 6 to 10 hours. But, okay, so you guys know I played My Heart, If My Heart Had Wings for 12 hours now. Total. Like, total combined 12 hours of playtime. And the game is rated for 50 hours for one ending, for one route. So I am just gonna put it out there. We might take a while for that other VN. My so-called future girlfriend was the first VN that made... Oh my god. That made you cry? Okay. Don't get weirded out. I just want to put it out here. Okay. Don't get weirded out. But the first VN that made me cry is Monster Girl Quest. Okay, before people start calling me a fucking weirdo, I'm just saying it's like getting emotionally attached to Alice, and then the story that the game just puts you through, it's so sad. Okay, plot. But isn't Monster Girl Quest an RPG? Well, Monster Girl Quest Paradox is an RPG. It kind of is like an RPG, but it's a VN RPG. It's a text-based RPG. Yes, it is. Yeah, there's fighting in it. No, I really did cry in Monster. No. It made me cry. It really did. It was. Oh man. Like the way just Alice slowly starts warming up to you, and then she just starts caring about you more and more, and the flower scene. No. Oh my god. Made me cry, man. Luckily I had tissues already prepared. If you know what I mean. So yeah, it made me cry. And then there was the VN we read the other time, the You and Me and Her. That was still a good one. You know, Aoi, best girl Aoi, just saying. That definitely made me break down. So yeah, then 2 more VNs that'll make me break down. Lovely. We're off to a great start for 2022. Again, more VNs is appreciated. There are some that I might have a hard time enjoying, like Too High Fantasy. That one was whack. Oh, it would be best. Yeah, it was. It was, especially the yandere ending. That was yeah, no, that was mental. That's just, that is not good. Please. That is not good. I like, just for that yandere ending alone, I'm giving the VN a big ass F. The grade, not F for respect. Like, I can't believe she hurt a cat. You dare hurt a cat? That is fucked. Nah. No, canon ending is the one where no one gets hurt. Okay, canon ending is the one we played, so no, I'm no yandere ending, fuck that. But yeah, the disrespect, how dare you. My fellow Nekos attack. They're chilling in the back. See my Nekos in the back, they're just chilling back there. One of them's turned around from the camera. I think he's staring at the black cat there in the counter. I think he's jealous that he has a fancy pillow. It's very hard for me to cry, but if it's something that hits me deep down, I might cry. Yeah. What about the sheep on the floor? The sheep! Oh, we don't talk about that. That sheep's dead. Well, yeah. This is gonna be fun. Again, I appreciate that Onegai. Voices from the Sea is a cute VN. Oh. It's about 1 hour long. I'm pretty 1 hour. Really? It's free as well. And then there's Chunky. He's dead. Oh, are you talking about that? Are you talking about Tab? Talking about Tubbs? Tubbs isn't here at the moment. I think Tubbs went to get food. You know him. Tubbs the type of cat to go to neighbors' backyards and then eat their food. And then go to the next door neighbor. And the next, and the next, and keep eating whatever the neighbors give him. Classic Tubbs. Voices from the Sea. Oh, okay. Oh my god, this is gonna make me cry too. One day, guys, this is gonna make me cry too. Oh, it is. Aw, man. Fine. Fine, Onegai, fine. I'll put that in the to read list after we finish the current one. Only VN you read is Chisingura for 6+1 as well. That's pretty lewd, Gunther. Isn't Chisingura that fucking booba? That booba VN? You really like your boobas, don't you? Maybe. Okay, Onega, okay, I see. I see what game you're playing. Not as lewd as Monster Girl Quest. Fair. Fair. I've read some VNs, but never read one entirely. But you were there, Ika, for the entirety of Yuni and her, right? Definitely not a VN guy. Can't finish them because I can't keep reading. But if someone's reading it to you, you'd listen, right? I'm like a podcast. You know, put me up. Hey. Audible, if you're listening. Yo, hit me up. I'm willing to read some of the books. Maybe. As long as it has less than 3 pages. I'll read your brochures. It's not the entire VN, you know that, right? Nah, I'll consider it the entire VN. No, once I get an ending, that's it. I don't do another playthrough of VNs. Most VNs, as long as I get a satisfactory ending, I end it there. I'll give you a short summary. It's about this girl trying to make this boy smile, and they spend time together at the beach. Yeah, that's all I remember. Oh, lovely. Yeah, Ika, usually I don't wanna ruin... Sometimes rereading any of the VNs, I just say, no, I'll consider that the ending, Ika. Oh, that's an ending. I mean, if you want me to go back to you and me and her love story, if there is a part 2, then it better not restart. If that was the end of part 1, then by definition, if I start the game again, then the game should not restart to the beginning, right? It should move on to a scene that we haven't seen before. So if I boot the game now and click on new or load game, then the game should continue from there, right? I don't have to rewatch any of the previous scene. You get into a time loop, but every time played stuff goes more and more. Well, I'll consider that that's an ending then. A lot of VNs take this whole time loop thing just to... But once you do get to a certain part, I'll just consider one ending the one, right? So, whatever is satisfactory for me, because we did get... So, this... Once we get... No, you don't have to show me, Ika. I'm happy with the ending we got. We're dating whoever the fuck, forgot her name already. Aoi is pretty content now. She's happy that she got us together. And the end and the credits rolled. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not gonna redo another route and then go from there. No. If I'm doing it for stream, I'm only gonna do one route. Unless I specifically say that we're going for multiple ones. Because one game that I will replay is 999. Because in 999, it is impossible to get the canon ending on your first playthrough. So your first playthrough will feel like no closure at all. So you have to go back. But for you and me and her, I feel like we've got a good closure for that ending. So I'm just gonna close the book there. You know? True endings, I could just look him up. You know, other endings, I could just look him up. Usually, if I achieve one ending and there's good closure, I would look up the other endings and get the gist of the rest of the story from there. Unless I'm doing an achievement hunt where I want to get all the achievements for all the different endings, then yeah. So yeah, it's fine, Nika. I don't need to do whatever ending now. That's perfectly fine. Let's all just agree that true endings are a way for VN developers to pad the gameplay time, to put replayability on their game, so that they're given enough time to develop for the next one. Let's just agree on that. And I should know. I should know. VN developers add multiple endings so they can pad the time. Usually we only have one story to tell, but we can branch off easily. And do like artificial lengthening of the game. Oh yeah, thoughts on Lost Ark. I have not touched it yet. A lot of people have been making me aware that Lost Ark is released. I signed up for the oh my god, my voice. Too much reading. So I signed up for the Lost Ark beta, and I was invited, but I never got around to playing it. To be fair, I was only interested in Lost Ark because of Alos. He wanted to play it, so I was like, yeah, that'll be fun. Let's go. But you know the story from there, so yeah, no, yeah. I'll check it out probably later. later down the line, but not now. But yeah, I'll probably check it out once there's more stuff to it. I know some of my friends been playing it and they seem to be enjoying it so far. And from what I've seen with the few gameplay videos that I have played, it seems pretty good, so I'll see. There's a lot of games releasing this year. There's at least confirmed. There's the new Need for Speed, of course. There's Modern Warfare 2. Warzone 2 is also being released this year. Elden Rings is gonna take probably my entire year because knowing From Software, you don't just do one playthrough. And I'm gonna explore the living hell out of the map for Elden Rings. The lore, I'm gonna be hooked in with the lore from that. Probably see Vadi. I hope Vadi gives me some good lore facts on Elden Rings. I know he's gonna be tired. He is so gonna be tired doing Elden Ring lores. It's gonna be insane. So hopefully some references to Dark Souls as well. But yeah, a lot of games coming out this year. Dying Light 2 is also something I need to finish, and me and Neo are doing it together. So for now, I'm pretty booked. So, which is actually kind of interesting because for anyone who knows me, I'm usually the type of guys like have nothing to play, but as of now, I have actually too much to play. That's why I had to buy another 1TB SSD so I can install more games. So I have a 2 TB of SSD space on here, and 500 gigabytes free. So 1.5 terabytes I just filled with games. Will probably be more to that once I get to install Elden Rings. And there's also Final Fantasy XIV because Endwalker is also something I'm in the middle of doing. No, yeah, just a lot of juggling back and forth. Forgot what I was doing. Alright. Okay, more VNs, more Dying Light, more VR chat, and more gunfire, I guess. We'll see. Next week we'll probably, I don't know. Schedule seems to be pretty good. Because if I alternate per week, usually I leave games and then do one game a week. So we're doing all this like, yeah, there's Most Wanted, yeah. So for next week, there has to be Most Wanted. There has to be Most Wanted. There has to be If My Heart Had Wings, then My So-Called Future Girlfriend. So that's 3 days, and then Gunfire if Gunther is available. So that's 4, and then there's Dying Light 2 with Neo. That's 5. That pretty much accounts for Mondays to Fridays and Saturday. So there's also Sifu, which, wow, that game's intense. It's hard as hell. It reminds me so much of Dark Souls. It's mental. I gotta get good in that game. So yeah, we're pretty full. We're pretty booked. Oh yeah, Elden Rings next week as well. I forgot. Okay, so it says here, I pre-ordered Elden Rings, right? So it says here on Elden Rings, sorry. I keep putting an S at the end of it. It says here on Elden Ring, February 24. And I am looking at this in Philippine time. No, it's February 25th actually if I look at the local release time. So this game unlocks in 5 days. So Friday, I would assume Friday morning for you guys, I'll I'll be streaming Elden Rings. Yeah. Elden Rings. I keep putting an S at the end of it. It's an Elden Ring. Yo. Shit. We'll see. It'll be fun to see February being full. And then there's March. I gotta get my booster shot in March. I am not looking forward to that. What else? Oh yeah, construction, because my apartment's getting renovated, at least the front door. So I can still stay here. There just might be construction noises in the morning for me. Thankfully I stream midnight, so it shouldn't affect YouTube. And there's also the elections ongoing in the Philippines right now, and it's kinda iffy. We'll see. March would be... Yeah, no worries. March would be... So April and May. Oh yeah. On May 17th will be my 1-year anniversary as a VTuber. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Probably gonna be a 12-hour stream. Yes, 12 hours, you heard me right. Probably. We'll see. And then... Oh yeah, Hana. I wonder how she's doing. But April, not much. Switch games. We did react to the Nintendo Direct. And as for the Switch games coming out, I'm not too interested in what's coming out. Except for Switch Sports. I am ecstatic that they're releasing a Switch Sports. Finally, a successor to Wii Sports. If Matt is in Switch Sports, I'm gonna lose it. Okay. What else? Elden Ring, the Dying Light. Yeah, no, we're pretty much booked for the foreseeable future. They'll probably, what else? That's it. Yeah. Oh! Right, should I announce it here? Okay, so I'm in talks. Okay, fine, I'll announce it here. So I'm in talks with a project manager. I'm not gonna say too much on it because I want to be hush-hush about it. But I'm in talks with a project manager and hopefully ask about keeping my identity hidden because I am gonna work on another VN. I was able to talk to a couple of friends, Rowan especially. He was able to tell me, hey, it's been a while because I haven't talked to him since 2015. So now I'm in talks with a project manager. We're doing a VN. And it will be sometime around Q3, Q4. Most likely Q3 because we already have everyone set for end the story. So what it will be, okay, I don't want to say VN, I'll just say it's an eroge. So the recording sessions will start somewhere around like June. Because they're already doing everything else. The art, they're already doing the programming for it. So the voices go in after. And I was thinking that if allowed, then I could probably go under Kyoshi Akazora in the credits. That way I can prevent my identity from leaking, and I can actually show you guys the eroge. Well, not show you guys on YouTube, that's gonna get me banned, but I can actually direct you guys to the eroge and get that supported. So we'll see. It'll be somewhere around Q3. So we're looking at September, October, somewhere around like October-ish, September. So yeah. With that, it's gonna be awkward. I probably might be able to give away keys, because last time I did the work on a VN, I was able to give away keys to friends. So anyone interested in yeah, in hearing that side of me, yeah, go ahead and ask me for keys. And it's pretty wild. There's I've read the script. I've seen the scenes. It's wild. it's not vanilla. That's all you guys need to know. So yeah, it's yabe. What? Well, it's okay. So there is some vanilla. And don't worry, it doesn't get into nasty NTR shit territory. But yeah, no, it gets wild. There's gonna be a lot of yeah. Yeah, but yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna have to retrain though, so yeah. Because there are some scenes there where I'm like, can I even do this? Because this scene is asking too much from me. Like one of them I actually have to choke. How the fuck do I even... no more info for you guys. Shush. Shush. So we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there before people start asking more questions about it. Hey yo, onegai. Hey, just say it. Hey, we'll see. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. Have a good morning, Kyon. Congrats on the Deviant. Yes, no problem. Seems like a good stopping point. Yeah, we should probably end soon. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. It was a fun VN. I'm definitely gonna be reading more of that towards this week. So for any of you guys interested in coming along with me and progressing the story, I will announce I do announce them on my Discord server, or you can just check my YouTube channel. Usually I put my streams, I schedule my streams around between 3 to 5 hours in advance. I know that's not a lot of time to check the announcements, but that I should probably announce them 24 hours in advance. I don't know. Usually I just plan my streams like 3 hours, 4 hours before it starts. Body pillows, Kyoshi body pillows. We're gonna have to talk to the project manager about that. But yeah. I might even ask them to see if my VTuber avatar can be... We'll see. It's still too early to tell. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys dropping by though. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. 見てくれてありがとうだにゃ。また次に会おう。 Mikazuchi, onegai. Hey, thanks for gifting me the game. I'm definitely gonna play that next week. Wrong guy. Asian Kun What Gaming Channel. Mikazuchi-san. Coop, Drip Rock Freddy, and Gunther. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for dropping by. Have a great rest of your day and night. Be kind to each other. Take care. Stay safe. I love you all, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye bye.